of you that I have not met, my name is Gary Cockey. I'm the Director of Sustainability at UT Dallas, and I'm the co-director of RCE North Texas. But this afternoon, my role is to introduce Oriana Silva, the talented student leader that has been working with the Youth Network. Oriana studies French and chemistry at UNT and Dallas College, and is an honors college scholar at UNT. Her childhood in Venezuela made her aware of the importance of sustainability issues, and since she started her sustainability internship with Dallas College, she realized that her life experiences are very much intertwined with sustainability. Oriana has worked with many organizations creating a positive change in these areas, including RCE of Americas and RCE North Texas, serving as youth ambassador for both. Oriana has also worked with Sustainable Development Solutions Network, EarthX, Texas Regional Alliance for Campus Sustainability, the Association for the Advancement of Sustainability in Higher Education, and Dallas College. She has also participated in projects that raise awareness about sustainability and resiliency amongst students, like the Sustainable Age Student Journal, which is the first student-led journal based on sustainability in the North Texas area. It integrates international students from different backgrounds and colleges, showing diversity and inclusion across the region. Oriana is kind enough to join us today to speak about her work. And with that, I will challenge UTD students in particular to think about how they can get engaged and follow Oriana's lead. Oriana, thank you for joining us.
Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for having me. This is Oriana Silva. And so, as an icebreaker, I'd like you to pull out Kahoot because we are going to have a quick trivia. So, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. So please join the kahoot.it and type this pin so we can have our game started. Great. Let's wait like 1 more minute. Dun, dun. Okay. Let me stop sharing very quickly because okay, that's all. So let's start. Dun dun. So this 3, 2, 1. Okay, quiz. So when were the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals established? This is an easy one, so just start. Then. Oh, so 7 people get right answer. It was established in 2015. Great. So next. And Lori is winning right now. Next. So when should we achieve the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals? So this means more the agenda. So since they were established in 2015, when should we achieve them? Dun, dun. Okay, yeah, 9 answers. Yeah, 2030. So we have 15 years to achieve the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Great. And yeah, well, we have like, okay, Laurie's still winning, but Gary's almost there too. So, okay, very suspicious. Third question. What year was the RCE North Texas recognized by the United Nations University? I know this one may be a little bit harder than the other, but I first if you yes, it was in 2019 where it received the recognition by the United Nations University. And yeah, it is confusing. I know it can be between 2018 and 2018, but the end or the final recognition was in 2019. And oh wow, yeah, Sharon got now the highest score, and then Meg. Okay, great. And the last question is: Are the RC North Texas is focused on the following SDGs? Uh-huh. So it can be 2 for 12, 3 for 11, 5 for 10, 1 for 13. Of course, it is important that we are focused on the fourth one. But what are the other two? Yeah, 3, 4, and 11. So 9 people answered correctly. Yay! Next. And the podium is, we have DC, great. The second place, Gary. And the first place, dun dun, Meg. Well, thank you so much for participating. And well, fourth and fifth, we have Sharon and Sadler. Okay, so thank you. Uh-huh. Let me. Okay, cool. So now let's begin our presentation. Thank you so much for participating in the icebreaker. Okay, well, welcome to the RCE North Texas Youth Network. The RCE North Texas Youth Network has as a mission encourage cross-university collaboration, reduce redundancy in sustainability projects across universities to the best of our ability, connect the students to sustainability opportunities, connect the students to employers who value making our communities more equitable and sustainable. So, the RCE North Texas was recognized by the United Nations University on February 7, 2019. And so from there, we host, as a youth network, we host several events. And some of them are the following. So from 2019, so we have the first RC North Texas Youth Network virtual conference with the students from UT Dallas and Dallas College. We had also the RC North Texas Youth Network Roundtable at UT Dallas to identify our student recommendation for SDG 3, 4, and 11, our main SDGs. And then we had the RCE North Texas Conference with the Federal Reserve Bank in Dallas. The Youth Network members from Gammon, UT Dallas, UT Arlington, and Dallas College present their SDG projects and activities. In September, we have the RCE North Texas Youth Network advisors. They attend to the RCE America's annual meeting hosted by RCE Burlington in Vermont, USA. In October, we had the RCE North Texas Youth Network meeting at Dallas College Rehaven campus. Then we have the UT Compose project with Wiley IC. And also we have a participation in the RCE America's conference call with the youth. So the youth event hosted in 2020-2021, we had the February 11, the RCE North Texas Youth Network members attend to the EarthX Young Professional event. And we also have the second annual virtual conference with the students from UT Dallas, Dallas College, Irvine IC, and Dallas College, Dallas Public Health Department. So here we address many issues about public health and environment. Also, we prevent about COVID-19, even before the pandemic started. So then after, when we get all locked down, we developed the Sustainable Age Student Journal. It was funded. I will talk a little bit more later about it. And then we host the Global Elementary Model of the United Nations, Gammon. It was the 31st annual session, but it was the first host online. And the RCE North Texas Youth Network created thousands of written educational videos Also, the RCE North America Regional Meeting. The RCE North Texas Youth Network had a presentation there, so we explained everything that we have been doing so far, and also how we became more resilient in this COVID process, this lockdown process that we faced last year. Um, then on October 2020, March 29, March 29, 2021, the RCE North Texas Youth Network members participated as panelists in Sustainable Menstruation Conversation that was hosted by Dallas College. This happened just 2 days ago. It was super amazing. Um, so let's move forward. So some objectives of the RCE North Texas Youth Network are the following: to portray the resilience and influence on higher education, to develop connectiveness with RCE Americas, to promote a venue where students can develop leadership skills and expose the different issues in need to be addressed. So the main program that the RCE North Texas Youth Network is hosting right now is the Sustainable Age Student Journal. So let's look at it. So how we start? In the middle of the 50 year of 50-day campaign for Earth Day last year, a pandemic shook our lives. Since April 2020, everything changed. College stopped their activities, the unemployment rate rose, people got trapped in a maze of uncertainty. Therefore, a group of students from Northlake campus and Brookhaven campus of Dallas College, using their knowledge in sustainability and resilience, founded the Sustainable Age Student Journal. So this is the first student-led journal in the North Texas area dedicated in addressing sustainability topics. It is open to all the undergraduate and graduate students that would like to develop or to write in academic English, and also to address sustainability as a main topic or as a main purpose. Okay, so since we are open to any major, so it is not an issue if you are not majoring in sciences. You can be majoring in arts or business or even music. So you can always be enact as a sustainable ager. So the topics that we address in our journal are the social justice, human health and well-being, philosophy, science, technology, engineering and math, climate action, and business. So each article that we post in our journal, it is at least related with one of the 70 Sustainable Development Goals. So sustainability, we see that as a broad, not as something like just related with environment. Therefore, each career can be focused in a sustainable way. And that's the main thing that we want to improve and emphasize in our journal. So become an author today. So in order to become an author today, we follow certain guidelines to have a proper journal. So we are sustained from the root. This means that every article must be related to at least one sustainable development goal. We follow peer review. Before uploading your work, submit it to at least one editorial member for revision and to the Writing Lab Center, or in case another editorial member. So this peer review process works in the following way. There is a member that is in charge of reviewing the English academic writing. Most of the time are our advisors. And also there will be another member that will review the article in the sustainability perspective. So this is in order to get an improvement in our writing, because not all the students are not native speaker. So I want to be inclusive. So we integrate international students to this journal so they can also write in English, but also be reviewing and have good feedback from our advisors. The source citing is very important. So it is required to have at least a short cited at the end of your article. We recommend using the MLA citation. So it's pretty much each time we publish an article is really similar on how we work in school, how we do our essay. So each time we are requested by our professors to do any work, they always say you have to source your work, and that's the same here. So we encourage to use MLA citation for our articles. The article must be at least 500 words. So to be considered an article, uh, our editorial board requires to have more than 500 words in your work. The signature is required at the beginning of each article. That's logical. Members must attend at least one editorial board meeting and submit one article monthly. So, in order to um, fulfill the editorial board meeting or the editorial board requirements, we have two different schedule. We meet bi-weekly, but one meeting is Wednesday at 2, and the other one, the following, will be on Thursday at 5. So for those students that has to work or they have classes, so we have that flexibility, so they can attend to the Wednesday meeting or to the Thursday meeting. And well, of course, we encourage to submit one article monthly, um, because we do the research, and we also have to review the article. So the timeline estimated to revise the article is around 1 month. So also to develop more skills, we have committees. So these committees are in charge of amplifying the performance of our journal. So we have 4 committees, and these are the following: marketing committee. Um, the marketing people, they are in charge of our social medias and also our outreach. They promote all the events or Instagram Live, even though our articles among our student community. The editorial committee, those are the people in charge of editing, reviewing, and also proposing some topics for our articles. The sponsorship committee is also a little bit related with the marketing, but this is more in order to get partnership with other universities across the region. And the legal committee, it is in charge of developing the copyrights or the legal forms um, for our journal, our articles, and even our brand. So each committee it is integrated by one advisor and at least 1 or 2 students. Okay, welcome to our journal. So this is how our website looks like. So here in the student journal, you can see the articles, all articles. We have 5 categories. So the triple bottom line, society, environment, economy, the triple bottom line of sustainability, plus we have the biodiversity category, and also the sustainable holidays. The sustainable holiday is like a plus that we add last year. So because we brainstorm like, okay, well, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, or we have New Year's Eve, St. Valentine's Day. So how can we celebrate those holidays in a sustainable way? So that's something very tangible that we have here in the States. And so how can we become more sustainable during those days? So we have that special category. Plus, like around 2-3 weeks ago, we inaugurate the biodiversity category that is led by Eve. Thank you, Eve, for opening it. And well, so here you will see the articles. Each article will have like at least one category tied. So if you want to read everything about society, you can click there, or everything about environment. There are articles that has the 3 categories on it. So that's normal because it was written in a sustainable broadly, so that's why it has the 3 categories. And then on top, we have 4 windows. And the first one is for the articles. The second is about us. There you can read about our story, how we came up with this idea. Then in journals, you have the information, you have the guidelines, you have the committees, and there is the list of authors and advisors there. And of course, we have at the end our sign-up form where you can become an author, and all the requirements and all that stuff is at the end of the journals window. And the last window, sustainable events. So that's something that we just opened it. It's brand new. So from this April, we are going to publish all the sustainability events in North Texas area, not only hosted by the Sustainable Age or the RCE North Texas, also hosted by the universities aligned with the RCE North Texas. So in this case, in the sustainable events, I have a couple of events hosted by Dallas College, and all of them are related with sustainability. So if you want to be published here in this window, please let me know and send me all the information of your events, and I easily can add them to our website. So each month I will be updating this with events. Okay, the interactions. So our website, marketing it gives us this data. So you can see here. Let's go. So we have 47 total site session. It had an improvement of 38%. We have 19 unique visitors. We improved that to 36% from February to March. And they spend around 4 minutes, 43 seconds each time they visit our website. So here you can see the peak. Each time we publish an article, I remember this one. This peak was for the sustainable St. Valentine's. It was for that sustainable holiday. So that's why it has like 12 sessions, 12 clicks. Okay. And then the traffic by location. So our the highest traffic is here in North Texas area. However, we have in Atlanta and also from Virginia. And here we have from Brazil too. And the top reference sites. So 25, 26 people look for us directly typing our domain. Some of them just Google it. Google, and then like 2 or 1 go from our Instagram account. So we have a 78% of new visitors, and the return visitor is 21%. So now I would like to introduce the Sustainable Age editorial board. So meet the Sustainable Agers.
Everyone, my name is Ferdinando Johnny Castro Gonzalez, and I am an international student from Caracas, Venezuela, currently studying at Dallas College Richland campus. Now, the reason why I joined the Sustainability Age Student Journal is because it allows me to research various sustainability matters, so then I can implement better any sustainability program in the community I am planted in. This journal is also very important to me because it connects me with like-minded students all around the nation, so together we can develop a strong group of students aiming to support any sustainability endeavor that this country has. And I will work hard to expand this program even internationally, so we can count with a strong base of students that are going to be supporting the work as much as it is needed. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Ramsey Cook and I'm a 4th year studying environmental engineering at Georgia Tech. I just joined the Sustainable Age Journal and I'm about to publish my first article about shifting suitability zones for native tree species. I'm really excited to be part of the journal and to be able to learn about different sustainability problems and solutions.
Hey there, is Soyana Andrade here. I am from Venezuela and I study in Dallas College Brookhaven campus. I knew about the sustainable age because of my friend Oriana, and to be honest, it was one of the best decisions that I took because now I have the power to express myself in a lot of topics. In this case, sustainability is something that we all should take care about, and even more this young generation, because we are going to be the ones receiving those consequences of the actions that we are taking today. So I invite you to participate in this sustainable age.
Hi, my name is Olivia Brookshire, and I am the secretary for the Sustainable Age Student Journal. I'm currently a student at Texas Women's University in Denton, Texas, and I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in food and nutrition in business and industry. So the reason I joined the Sustainable Age Journal was because I have a passion for creating a sustainable future in the food and nutrition industry. And it's a great way for me to express that passion and really harness like all my energy towards that. And I get to do it with a great group of people who are also passionate about sustainability. So it's a great environment and a great decision that I made to join. So.
Hello, my name is Anna Bartholomew, and I am a master's student in the Sustainable Solutions program at Arizona State University. And the primary reason I joined the Sustainable Age Student Journal was to continuing to push myself to learn about other sustainability topics outside of my field of work, but also to continuing to hone my skills in outreach and just reaching the general populace about these important topics. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amini Yusuf. I'm currently majoring in psychology at the Northlake campus of Dallas College. My role in the Sustainable Age Journal is to write and peer review articles that are later published in the Student Age Journal. How the Sustainable Age has impacted me is that it has given me an outlet to reach my peers and inform them about sustainability programs in my community, as well as inform me about what is going on in the student life and sustainable outreach around me.
I'm Dr. Kendra Unruh, and I'm an English professor at Dallas College Richland campus. I'm also a faculty advisor for the Sustainable Age. My favorite thing about the Sustainable Age is to see the students be so excited about improving their research and writing skills while also tackling some of the most important and relevant issues of today.
Hi, my name is Maria Bocalandro. I work at Dallas College. I am the Dean of Special Academic Services, and I work as an advisor for the Sustainable Age. It has really impacted me because I get to work with students revising their articles and making sure that the data and the information is relevant and that is tied to sustainability, which is a fun job because that is my passion. And literally anything is related to sustainability because we're using the triple bottom line concept. So anything that does good or the right things for the people, planet, and the economy is considered sustainability. And I love to work with the students and advise on this topic. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff Manzi. I am a professor of philosophy at Dallas College. I also serve as a faculty advisor on the board for the Sustainable Age. I am extremely happy to be involved with the Sustainable Age. First and foremost, there's nothing more inspiring for me than student initiative, and to see the way in which these student editors have produced this wonderful publication that raises awareness and brings up very salient points. Nowadays, it's a phenomenal thing, and I'm so happy to be involved. Sustainability, more specifically for me, is extremely significant because, again, as a philosophy professor, I teach students a bit about thinking large scale, thinking about the big picture. And sustainability does precisely that. It considers the future, it considers the larger picture. It's very grand in its scope. And again, I love seeing that really promoted on the local and of course, broader levels as well. So again, I'm Jeff Manzi, Professor of Philosophy at Dallas College and Faculty Co-Advisor for the Sustainable Age. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brandon Morton, and I'm the Sustainability Coordinator for Operations at Dallas College. My favorite thing about the RCE is helping students connect with each other at different colleges and universities across our region. Students have so many ideas and passions about sustainability that it's very important to me that they connect with each other and learn from each other. I hope you will join the RCE and share your sustainability passions.
Thank you so much, advisors, sustainable agers, especially thank you so much, Olivia Brookshire, for editing the video. So, well, now let's move forward to our upcoming events. So, the Sustainable Age Student Journal will host three events. One is the Sustainable Menstruation Instagram Live. So, since we talked last Monday about sustainable menstruation, we're going to do a follow-up in Instagram the next April 15th at 3 p.m. We also have an article about our research that Olivia and I were working on it. Then, since we have the Earth Day, we will have the Earth Day conversation on Thursday, April 22nd at 3 p.m. It will be also hosted on Instagram. And so the RCE North Texas, not only the Youth Network, the entire RCE North Texas, will have a panel with the RCE Grand Caracas and Summer 2021. The time they will post soon, so please stay tuned for that. It will be amazing. It will be bilingual, so it is how we connect with other students around the world. And now, well, please feel free to screenshot this slide. You have here our website, thesustainableage.com, Instagram, The Sustainable Age, and Twitter, Sustainable Age. If you want to contact me directly, this is my email, osilva@dccd.edu. And so join us today. Thank you so much for attending. And now I will yield the floor to Mr. Cookie.
Thank you so much, Oriana. And thank you to the entire sustainability team with Dallas College, especially Brandon Morton. I'm thankful for all the work that y'all are leading. I want to nudge all of our attendees. Please put any questions that you have into the comments. I did see one come across, and I think that is one that we could all learn from. So what can we, the attendees here, do to promote the journal or to help you in your work?
Okay, well, to promote the journal, I will say, please, you can first of all visit the website. You have an option to post it on Facebook, Instagram, and also LinkedIn. I think if you don't mind, I can pull out the website and right now, and you will see the. Also, you can become an author if you want. You can sign up. It's an easiest process. You will have like a short interview with me or with any of the executive board, and then you just have to attend to our meetings. That is not really hard to become an author. So just it's more a responsibility that you will assume later.
So I'm gonna put on my hat as the UTD Director of Sustainability. I know that we have some UTD students on this call. What is your message out there to other students in the region? Do you have any specific things that you would like to say to partner students?
So, well, you are all welcome, and I would like to have students more representation from UT Dallas, especially UT Arlington, since both universities are part of the RCE North Texas, are the founder of the RCE North Texas. So I would like to have more involvement. And also, if you have any projects, events that you are hosting, please let me know. We can do a partnership. We can repost your events on the journal, even on our social media. We can do articles from your experience or your um, events. So remember that we also do research here. It's not like just come up with an idea and then type it. We do uh, we do interviews. We talk with expertise about certain topics. So we go deep into sustainability. It's not just like, okay, yeah, I like this, and no. We like to be more uh, involved in that. And also, I would like to call my peers from UNT because I'm a UNT student, and yes, I'd like to have more involvement about the our migrant nation as well. Yes, well, this is North Texas, and UNT is North Texas. So,
Very good. Yeah, I agree. And I'll underscore what you said. I'll put the challenge out there to all the students. Get engaged and get on board with what Oriana's leading. I believe that the Sustainable Development Goals they're going to be the application of the education that you're receiving. Your generation is going to live with the outcomes, and I believe that we can work towards some really great outcomes. But youth need to have a voice in the plans that are being made to address these important issues. So please do get engaged. And with that, Oriana, I'm inspired by you, and I think the work that you do is great. I know that in my work, working with students, that's what drives me and keeps me positive. I was just curious if you could speak a little bit about what drives you and what keeps you positive.
well, so what inspired me is that I was like 2-3 years ago, I was a teacher, and so I know I really like inspiring people. Especially in that case, I was a French teacher for kids, and so I like too much how I motivate them and how I introduce the French culture in that moment. So I applied the same pedagogy with sustainability, but the main difference is that now I'm a student, and if no, I'm not professor, so I have to inspire other students, and that can be a challenge because we are all kind of on the same level, and also the fact that we are all online. So um, how can we engage students in a way that they learn, they improve their abilities, their knowledge, and also they help others just in that process. So that's how I that's one of the main reasons I create the journal. And I'm pretty glad that I have the support from the RCE North Texas, from you, from Magna, from Brandon, from all our advisors. And so, yeah, that's how I keep my mind positive, because I know it is hard because we're not too many people, we're not too many aware of this, what is happening right now in our world. So communicating as with a journal, with social media, can impact. So if we do some actions, if we do research, right now we are promoting more events rather than just articles. So we are going to try to have like uh, actions and statements. So not only statements. So for people that are not too much or are not easy to engage with words, we can engage them with activities, with events, with summits or workshops. So I think I have the hope that when everything gets normal, in quotes, we may have more in-person activities that we can meet not only the students from Dallas College, also students um, from UNT, UT Dallas, UTA. So since we are mostly here, we can meet it. And also, since we have students outside our region, that's awesome. I feel pretty proud of that because we are moving forward. We have people interest around this country, and hopefully if you, any of you attendees, you speak English or you like to join the journal but you are not in the States, please feel free to reach out to me, because I mean, you can easily come here, develop your ideas. We can discuss. We are always brainstorming. So it's not, this journal is not like, okay, I impose my ideas, or no. You can come up with your project, with your research, and yeah, we just evaluate it, we revise it, and you are um, free to publish it. So uh, it's a little bit more open. It's not as close as it looks like. So yeah, one of the main visions that I have for the journal is that engage students, English speaker around the world, not only Americas, not only United States, also the entire earth.
That's a great answer, Oriana. I was just listening to a podcast, and it was talking about the value of individual action whenever we need systemic change, and it talked about, the individual action in itself matters, but the communication of the action is more important, because we all have spheres of influence, and sometimes as a student, you're able to influence your peers in a way that I may not be able to. And so having your work as championing these values is really valuable from my perspective. And then being able to put this into the journal and then lead in the areas that you can. I see Allison I highly recommend the How to Save a Planet podcast. It's the podcast that I'm referencing. It is a really good evaluation of systemic versus individual action, but you've hit the nail on the head. And the fact that you are knowledgeable about the issues, that you are a champion for positive change, and that you're communicating that to your peers, I think is what really makes me optimistic about the future. With that, I think that's a great place for us to conclude today. So the challenge is out there. I want all students on the line to be reaching out to Oriana. Oriana, you inspire me. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. Thank you to all of our participants today, all of our attendees today. I'm putting our link to the survey one more time into the chat here. If you have not been filling this out, please fill it out. Your feedback will help us to choose the initiatives that we will focus on through the RCE, tailor our content so that we can meet the need that we have as a region. And I challenge everybody to really think long and hard about your role, about your organization's role, and how we can collaborate as a region on important issues of sustainability. We have so many great minds on this call. We have so many resources in our region. There's no reason why we can't be moving the needle on issues of sustainability. So I want to thank everybody for your attendance today. Thank you for your leadership every day. I hope that next year, when we have our second annual RCE North Texas Summit, we can gather in person and exchange ideas and share a cup of coffee across the table and find those collaborations in person. Thank you again, and this event has really energized me, and it's been my pleasure. So I'll look forward to the next occasion.
Thank you so much for having me. Please, if you have any question, reach out to me. Hi. So please don't hesitate to sign up for as Become an Author. You can also sign up on the website to receive our journals to your email directly. And yeah, see you in the next event.
Thank you, Ariana. That was great.
All right,
Gus,
Magda,
should we
I'm
stop the recording now?
I was just about to say I'm going to stop
Yeah.
the recording.
Okay.